Good afternoon, everyone, and I want to welcome you to another episode of How to Get There. In today's segment, we're going to first and foremost congratulate all of the seniors that have put in the time and are graduating from the various high schools throughout the country. This is the first day of the rest of your life. I hope you have everything mapped out in a manner that you know what you're going to do and you're going to choose to proceed forward. But the concentration today will be on those juniors. Yes, those juniors that are officially now seniors. What are you going to do? How have you mapped out your plan? Well, this is who we're focusing on, and this is what I want to try to assist you in doing. That means that the first thing that I would strongly recommend you to do is to narrow down, or if not narrow down, at least have an idea of where do you want to attend college if that's what you intend on doing. And doing so, you want to apply early and often because it's a long, tedious process and it takes a lot of effort and concentration. And today I want to give you some of the deadlines that you have to meet in order to be considered to go to the various universities throughout the country. This is a privilege and you cannot wait until the last minute. Plus, this will be an example or prerequisite of how life goes. You want to be on time. My grandfather used to tell me, if you're on time, you're late. Always try to submit things and have a game plan that gives you wiggle room if something needs to change or an emergency comes about. And the same thing can be said for applications to these various universities. Today we're going to take a look at it and give you just an idea of how the process runs. The first one is considered to be the early decision. It's called ED1. It's a binding commitment to attend if you are admitted. These applications are for people who knew when they were youngsters where they actually wanted to go to school. So they have all of the things necessary, the forms needed to submit to these universities and to apply. Now, some of the forms you're going to need, you will need transcripts, test scores, essays. Have all of this information now. And this is whether you applying early or late. Have these forms now. Don't come around in January and February and you're trying to find your transcripts or your transcripts have errors in them that you're trying to straighten out. Do all that now. Do it while it's fresh. You're new. You're just a beginning senior, because believe you me, when January rolls around, they're going to be throwing it at you hard and heavy. Proms, the excitement, the drama that sets in when you finally realize, hey, I'm almost out of here. And the more you have done, the better you're going to feel and the more relaxed you're going to be. So the early deadlines, the deadline is November the 1st, 2025. But that doesn't mean you're out of the game. This is for that early ED1. For these schools, you know you're admitted to these schools, and if accepted, you're going to accept the offer. But the deadline, grant you, is December the 1st, 2025. That doesn't mean that you can't go in earlier. That's the last day that you can apply to this early ED1 program. A lot of institutions may vary from that. So what I would suggest you to do, even with the information that I'm giving you, go to the universities that you're interested in and see what they have. They're all on the website. I will assist and have websites or various websites up to assist you. But these are things you need to do. Be proactive. And proactive means now, guys. Do not wait till January. When January comes around, you want to just be reviewing. Have all your documentation, all the things you need to have accomplished. This is vital. Don't put that all on the counselors. Don't put it on your parents. You take responsibility, because just like you've trained yourself to get here, now it's a training session where you're training yourself for life. Set the standard and the practice that you're going to have on how you apply to anything that you want to do later on in life to accomplish. Be willing to work at it and work at it early, not late in the game. Always leave yourself room for error. If you apply early, then you can, if something comes around, you have room for adjustments. Okay, the early ED, as I said, ends November the 1st. It also has a non-binding agreement. So November the 1st is also the date for colleges, you are just putting the questionnaires out there. But these are non-binding. See, they all coincide and they're running together. So that's kind of great. So basically, November the 1st is going to be the deadline for your early applications. It's application fees, it's all kind of things. Get that going early. So if it is money you need, you have time to get it and get it in. Don't wait till the last minute, guys. You want to be treated like young adults. You are young adults. It's time that you do your part. Play your position. Get the ball rolling. Don't wait till the last minute. Because you wait till the last minute, what can go wrong will go wrong. And you might simply run out of time. Okay, with that being said, then you have regular decisions. That deadline is January the 1st. The 1st through the 15th. I'm sorry, January the 1st through the 15th, 2026. And this is the standard application deadline. This is the deadline. Grant you people, all of these times and dates that I'm giving you are the end. If you miss this date, you cannot enroll in school, or I'll say it'll be harder. You're going to have to know some people or do some things, pull some strings or go on to junior college or things of that nature, and then pre-enroll later on. But you can avoid all of that by simply doing it now, simply getting it out the way. Okay, the transfer deadlines is March the 1st, 2026. That's the deadline. That's the absolute last time. If you're transferring, you can do it. But we're looking at you guys coming out of high school, so we won't pay that much attention to that. Even though I'm giving you these days, always verify the deadlines with the various institutions. If you do the institutions yourselves and you apply and you correspond with them, you'll get a personal relationship with them and you'll become familiar with what they have to offer. And the more schools you apply to, the more homework you do on those schools, you will come up with a solid plan of which one you want to attend. But the key to it is don't wait till the last minute. And as I stated before, prepare the transcripts, prepare all of that, and have it for you. A lot of these schools are going to ask you to write an essay. A lot of these schools are going to look at your test scores, transcripts, things of all that nature. You're going to have all of the things I just named. And it's not a scavenger hunt. You want to be able to go and have these documents, make plenty of copies, and you send them off to these universities. You're going to thank me because it's proactive, and you are proactive future of this country. And the best way to help yourself is to get into a place where you're used to doing things early. Late is not good for anything. Late is going to get you in trouble. And it's a habit that most people work on. It's easy to be late. It's easy to have that alarm clock where you're hitting it to get an extra 10 minutes. Forget those 10 minutes. Get up and get life going. And this is what I'm telling you here. This is the 10-minute alarm clock. Don't hit the button. Get up and get these forms out. The transcripts, the essay scores, the essay that you would have to write in the ACT and the ACTs you have to take, which we're going to talk about those as well. If you haven't taken it or you haven't met the scores that you need, start looking at applying for the early ones. Take those tests as many times as you have to in order to make it in the system. And the only way you're going to make it in the system is you follow the rules and apply accordingly to what the system is asking you to do. It's simple, it's easy, and it is not hard. It is the first step to grabbing that brass ring that you have looked at for so long of being an adult. But right now you're a young adult. And young adults, I strongly suggest, don't take it as criticism if an older adult is giving you advice. First, check and see if the advice that you're being given is good advice. If it is, use it. So that's pretty much what we're talking about here. Financial aid also is one of the key entities too. This is the big one. With all of the cuts and everything else that's going on in society today, the earlier you apply for those financial aid packages, the better your chances of obtaining some. Because understand this, when the money is gone, there's no more coming. And the early bird is going to catch the worm in this case, meaning as you meet these deadlines and make these early applications for admittance into these universities, you also have the same entities for the financial aid. I will be handing out information on national funds that are available, college loans and grants and things of that nature, but each university has it as well. And this is going to be a team effort. So certainly if you are applying to a certain university, as soon as you do that application, Google and see what type of grants and loans do they have that you may be eligible for. I will try to get you as much help as I can. But as you can see, this is going to be overwhelming. Not so much that you can't do it. It's going to be so overwhelming that it's best to start early. And that's what I recommend wholeheartedly. Once again, I want to thank you guys for listening to me. I will continue to give you information that I feel as though you're going to need. Juniors, seniors, I want only the best for you. Please subscribe to my station and let me know that you're listening and I'm being helpful, because this station is totally to benefit everyone. I will have information that will be helpful. I am not trying to steer you one way or the other. I just want to give you information that may help you on your journey. If one person hears this and it helps them, that's fine. Remember, deadlines is the way of life. It's not just the way of college and the rest of them. You will be meeting deadlines the rest of your life. And if you don't meet them, if you fail to meet them, you're just going to be discarded. You're in the system now. This is what you asked for. You're a young adult now. Look sharp, be sharp, and stay sharp. God bless you, and I look forward to hearing from you again. Once again, please subscribe to my station. Take care.